Hey guys, it's Taylor from Sneak Evil Spawn, and today I'm doing a mod review, and the mod review I'm doing today is Zaedes Extra Dungeons, and I hope I'm pronouncing the name right. If I'm not, just correct me. But what this mod does is basically adds 4 new dungeons, and I just remade them up here so you won't have to go, so I don't have to go find them down there, especially because it's the flat map that's already generated. It would just be extremely difficult. So I just made them from the pictures on the Minecraft post right here. So the first one we're going to go into is the bounty dungeon, and to me this is probably the easiest dungeon that he added. And what it does is adds all this cobblestone looking block that basically when you're on it makes you bounce. And I'm going to show you actually what happens if I bounce and there isn't a roof. So say you don't have a roof and you bounce, well, you're screwed basically, because look, whoa, it goes extremely high. Alright, and I do have creative on it now. You would normally die from that if that was to happen. So now I got my 1 coal from getting to the easiest dungeon. Now let's go to the second hardest dungeon. That's a spike dungeon, and this is really difficult if you were to have been mining above it and just go straight down into it, because you would just fall onto these spikes. And I'm going to show you right now how difficult it would be, because they do a lot. Okay, wait, I should 1 second, let me turn off creative. Alright, so say I just walked, it does a lot of damage. That was like 2.5 damage for 1, but I successfully got the iron from that one. And now it's time for the third most hardest in my mind, and this is a crumbling dungeon. As you would expect, something would crumble, and it's these new blocks. So what happens is right when you walk in them, they turn into gravel. So I'm kind of just walking around right now, and oh god, well, I got lucky because I had this. But basically what it normally would be doing is would be really low on the ground, so all the way at the bottom near, well, I don't know really, the void. And what would happen is if you walked onto it, you would just fall right into the void, and that would be extremely terrible. Alright, so now the most fun and extremely terrible if you fell onto it dungeon, and I call it the XXX dungeon. Its real name you'll find out after I go into it. Alright, so let's just say we're mining, right? Mining. Oh god, dungeon. We fall into it. Oh god. Oh, what was that noise? Ah! Just blew up the whole dungeon. So yes, as you can tell, that is the TNT dungeon, and that is to me the most difficult dungeon there is, because if you fall into that, basically you lose anything in the chest and you will definitely die. I mean, the spike you can probably survive if you get lucky enough. This you can just place a block above you over the thing, and bouncy you most likely will have a roof, so you won't get hurt. But this, if you touch it, you're just game over. So I hope you guys enjoyed this mod review, and you should definitely download this mod. It would probably make the game a lot more fun, because instead of having those boring just dungeons, you'll have all these new types of dungeons that you can mess around with that will make the game even more fun. So thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed.